Today, the director of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services visited the Ingham County Wellness Center. During Director Elizabeth Hertel's visit, the center showcased new ways it's bringing health care directly into neighborhoods. One way they're doing that is by using the My Mobile Health unit that travels to high-risk, underserved areas. The health director talked about the importance of these health centers and mobile units, saying people feel more comfortable using them.
They know the other people in the neighborhood, and it just provides a service that maybe they can't get to in urgent care. They don't have transportation or something like that. And so in order for us to really reduce the disparities that we're seeing, meeting people where they are is important, and that's what these facilities do.
State health leaders say the mobile units alone have provided nearly 130,000